Hello, dear friends, dear fans, dear followers. I bring you greetings from this side of the world. It's a Wednesday, and I'm privileged to be alive. I'm thankful for the gift of life, especially in these times when a lot of people are dying. And I thank God for the mercies of the Lord over our lives. And I pray that God will comfort those out there who are being affected by this pandemic in one way or another. And we'll keep depending on the mercies of the Lord. So I implore you today to make it a point of duty to wake up every single day and be thankful for just one thing. So look for one thing that God has done for you, because I know He's a good God. And no matter what life throws at us, there's always something to be thankful for, because it is He who has life that has hope for a better tomorrow, right? So it has to all start by you being alive. So today, now what am I all about? For my new friends, for my new followers, I'm passionate about rebuilding hope, implanting hope, motivating and inspiring people to keep holding tight, to keep holding on regardless of what life throws at them. But more so, I'm very passionate about single mothers. I'm a single mom of 3 girls, as I did say in my last video, and we live in a community, unfortunately, where single moms are talked down upon. They are not always really given a voice. They are judged, and a lot of the times their destinies are concluded on. But guess what? It's not over. So God says it's over. So yeah, so keep focused and keep being positive. Today I just want to quickly share a few tips that I have tried as well, and it's helped me rebuild my self-esteem. Now, what is low self-esteem? Low self-esteem, it's a feeling of unworthiness. So you feel unloved, you feel unworthy, you feel that you're not good enough, you feel like a failure, you go on a guilt trip, and you feel that if anyone were to do an act of kindness to you, then they were basically doing you a favor that you're undeserving. So that's the feeling of that's how you can kind of feel when you're feeling low. Now, a few tips. Tip number one: watch your thought pattern. This is very important because everything starts here. Now you have to learn to guard your heart with all diligence, like the Bible instructs us to do. Guard your heart with all diligence, for out of it flows the issues of life. Why? Because everything starts from here. The battlefield is in your mind. So when you allow negative thoughts to cloud your mind all the time, and then it feeds into your subconscious, and before you know it, you start acting like that. You start acting all those negative thoughts. So you want to watch your thoughts very, very carefully when you start feeling all these feelings of unworthiness, of unloving, all those feelings. You want to really watch your thought pattern. Everyone is different, and we go through patches in life that can affect us differently, because people are built differently. People have different strengths, different abilities. Yes, so for some people, when they're feeling low, they can just eat and eat and eat and eat. For some people, they can just sleep all day. To some people, they start drinking excessively. To some people, they gamble. For some people, they just jump from one relationship to another because they're looking for someone to make them feel loved. So watch your thought pattern, and if you notice any of these signs, the list is endless. So when you watch, please do subscribe at the bottom of this video and drop your comments as well. So if you've tried any of these tips, or if you've tried any tips at all that has helped you, or if you've suffered from low self-esteem, drop some tips as well. I would like to learn, because life is a learning curve. It's a journey for each and every one of us. We are still learning. So watch your thought patterns so that you can pick on them when they start coming, so that you can be able to break that negative cycle. Tip number two: self-love. This is very, very, very important. You have to love yourself. Learn to love yourself. Some self-love will do you good. TLC. And self-love doesn't have to be expensive. It can be as simple as waking up in the morning. If you do wear makeup, give yourself a bath, have a shower, wear some clean clothes, put your hair up, put a little mascara on, a little lip gloss or lipstick, and just feel good about yourself. It makes you feel good when you wake up in the morning, not stay in bed all day. Wake up, love yourself. If you're the one who loves lashes and things like that, go out. It's a $5, £5, £5, can just, they can make your eyebrows look nice. I do my eyebrows by myself, really. So if you don't know how to do that, you can also just learn on YouTube. There's almost everything online. But just learn to pamper yourself. What are the things that you like? You could buy yourself a little present. As I said, it doesn't have to be expensive. Why? Because if you do not learn to love yourself, there is no amount of love that anyone would show you that it would amount to anything. And no matter how hard anybody around you would try, you would never be appreciative of the person's love and and care. So you must learn to love yourself first so that you'll be able to accept people's kindness and people's love around you. Tip number three, you have to keep your affirmations very, very positive. Keep your confessions positive. Keep them positive. Keep your confessions positive. Every single day when those feelings start coming, tell yourself the things that where do you want to be? Tell yourself those things and keep your confessions positive. Avoid negative energy. The next tip, I'm not sure if it's tip number four, avoid people that bring you down. There's a lot of people when we go through things, you might need to reduce your circle of friends because not everybody can hold your hand through a rough patch. There are people that when you're going through that rough patch, all they will do is talk you down. All they'll do is judge you and tell you how you were not good enough and tell you how, you should have done this, you should have done that. So avoid any group of people. Like I said, if you have to do away with some friends, do away with some friends. The next tip, guys, is that you must learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Learn whatever you need to learn. Because in every sad experience, I always say that there's a lesson to learn. Learn whatever you need to learn. Forgive yourself. Accept God's forgiveness and move on. Stop living in the past. Because if you keep living in the past, you will not be giving yourself an opportunity to enjoy the beauty of the next chapters that lie ahead of you. So forgive yourself and let go and move on. Okay, so the next tip is about seeking help. If you need to seek help, reach out. Don't allow it to get to a point of depression because depression thrives on low self esteem. It thrives on low self esteem. So when you start feeling low and you feel that, you know what, I can't do this anymore, you start having those suicidal thoughts. If you need to reach out, if you need to seek help, seek help. Seeking help is never a sign of weakness. Actually, when you do know when to seek help, it's a strength in itself. It's a very massive strength. So when you are in that point of breaking down, seek help. If you have to talk, talk to somebody. If you have to speak, speak to somebody. But just make sure that you get help so that it doesn't get to a point where it then gets very, very difficult to manage. And lastly, before I go, do not compare yourself to anybody. We are all on different journeys in life. Because if you do that, I can tell you that the frustration it can get you into will be just unbearable. Never compare yourself to anyone. Do you know why? I'll tell you, it's simple. Because people only show you the edited version of themselves. People don't usually show you their struggles. People don't usually show you their heartaches. People don't usually show you their self-doubt. They show you the best version of themselves. If you were to speak to those people that you're envying, you'll be actually amazed or rather surprised at what they themselves have had to go through. Everybody, it's a project in progress. God is not done with you yet. Do not give up on yourself. Do not compare yourself to others. Someone's success is not equal to your failure because we are in different journeys in our lives. Don't let someone tell you that. For example, when mothers have children, and they go through one rough patch, or maybe men have a setback in business or anything in life that kind of sets you back and you feel like a failure, it's really, as I always say, it's always an opportunity to kind of help you to bounce back. And someone will tell you, oh, you're not the first person to have a child, get on with it. You're not the first person to start business and it fails, get on with it. Why are you so moody? No, it's okay to be okay. It's okay not to be okay, as I always say. However, it's not okay to just dwell in it and cry and cry and cry. You've got to get to a point where you cry and you make baby steps. And there are times that you would still cry and make baby steps, but it's all about making progress. Don't let anyone trick you out of your spot. Don't let anyone trick you out of your destiny because your journey, your path, your destiny in life, it's completely unique because you're a peculiar person. Keep believing in yourself. Keep confessing positively. Do not give up on yourself. And also, do not give up on God, because He's the one who would hold your hand through all this and make sure that He gives you an expected end. So please, I'll appreciate your comments. Do drop your comments in the comment section, and please do subscribe. Click the subscribe button at the bottom of this video, and also the notification button, so that you will stay tuned to my next video. Until my next video, please look after yourself and remain blessed.